Y'all, everybody that's been married for years didn't marry out of like the worst of circumstances. Like we just have to there are couples that exist. My parents been married for almost 45 years, 46 years this year. Um they literally just came back from seeing Usher. Like they've been enjoying each other for the whole 46, 45 years. Like and everybody's not like disgruntled and like living in unhappy households. Like y'all, that's not reality. Everybody's not scared to leave unhappy relationships. That's not reality for everybody. Some people will literally get up and walk away if it gets disgusting in their home, if it gets unpeaceful, if it's unsafe. People will leave. So everyone that's still together is not there out of obligation. Some people are still there out of duty and love at the same time. And like those three things can exist together.
So, Casey, I know your mom kept herself together. Usher ain't do that thing he tried to do with Kiki Palmer to her.
No,
Okay.
no, that did not
Just
happen.
making sure.
My
Making
dad wasn't
sure.
gonna have that. No.
Okay. All right, we go on the trail.
Okay, so Ali made a great point, and Mr. Letko expanded on it. So I'm just going to expand on that one point just a little more. Um, the vetting process, right? So we're in the age where you can literally video chat someone, right? Like I've been out the game for quite a minute. That was not a thing when I was in the dating phase, right? But you can do that. You should really have an idea of who you're dealing with at this point. There's no reason for you to like feel a way about spending a certain amount on a female, right? Now, me personally, I would feel crazy if a woman felt like she needed to demand that. If it was like, okay, well, this needs to be 5 star. If that's what you used to, that's cool. But I can vet that out. If that's how you feel, then I know you may not just be the woman for me. There are dudes who are millionaires who don't care about that stuff, so they can go ahead and do that. But at the same time, I do want to make it an experience, no matter how you spin it. I want us to have fun. I want us to be able to go out somewhere with something that we both enjoy. I'm going to try to figure out something that we have in common that we both like to do that's interactive. If I were going to date someone right now, I would probably try to spend a good portion of the day with them just so I can do something that's fun, that you both like. And I would also want to have a different place where we can just have an intimate conversation somewhere, right? Where there's not a lot of distractions like, oh, this restaurant that has all this food. And not to say you can't do that on a date, but I would want some time away from everything where I can just talk to them, right? I'm not talking about like sitting in the car and we might be just looking at the stars that night or whatever. It could be, we could be at the beach. I just want to talk so we can have an intimate conversation. So I really see what type of vibe, what type of connection, what type of chemistry that we have, right? We should be able to see how our communication is going to go. Like, because you're going to know a person a lot better if you at least talk to them a lot first. You shouldn't just go hit Bumble and then just text them and then go on a date. That's crazy. You really should talk to them, have some conversations and try to get to know this person. And a lot of people, with us just being in a microwave society today, we're so impatient and we have so many options because it's right at your fingertips. You have so many options to date this many people. You're looking past someone. You're kind of looking at that target, but then you're looking at what the potential of the next one is sometimes. And we don't take the time to get to know each other because we feel like we have so many different options and there's always somebody else who might just be a little bit better. And I don't want to put all of my eggs in this one basket. But when you don't put all your eggs in that one basket, then you're robbing that person of attention. This person might be investing into you. And you're everywhere. You're talking to this guy or that guy or this girl and that girl and that girl. You can't possibly devote the time that you would need to have a fulfilling relationship with somebody if you are trying to date them seriously. If you're dating with intention, you can't really date multiple people and then say that you're dating with intention. They're not. Or your intention is not to have a long-term relationship. Your intention is to date, right? That's what you have to think of. So that's another problem that we have. We don't ever take the time to focus on the prize. Like if we want to get to know somebody, then we have to give them that opportunity to do so. What you had?
And
What you had?
and I just want to put out there, I took a woman out skydiving on our second or third date, and it was so fun. And the reason why is because she said, I went skydiving one time, and it was a bad experience because the people that she was with was so scary and they was freaking out so much. And I was like, well, shit, let's go. And she was like, what? Yeah, let's go. When? Next weekend. And we went. And that's an example. And that came out of having a conversation and getting to know her.
That's a great
Ali,
point.
you had a
Andre,
response.
would you be willing to go skydiving if one of the gentlemen asked you to go skydiving?
Who you
Okay,
asking?
I guess not.
Oh yeah.
No, I
Who you
don't
asking?
consider that a date.
Andrea.
No, I don't consider that a date. That's not the ideal date for me.
For you, right. And he would
Right.
know that if he got to know you. That's right.
That's a
Because
great
Naya,
point.
you had a
Everyone wanna
response.
go skydiving.
All right, thank
You had a
and I like to
response,
thank
Ali?
Sweeney for waiting patiently because I know this was a hard one for you, Sweeney. I appreciate you
Oh
not
no, I'm
cutting
good,
nobody
man.
off.
I'm
You
good. No,
got it,
I'm
Joe.
good.
The floor
good.
is yours.
Mr. Lego, you must got a little money.
Oh, Mr. Lego got that's money banks over there, man.
Yeah, skydiving date ain't
He
cheap.
buying tires and eating ass and taking women on skydiving trips.
I'm
Like,
broke.
you got
I ain't got no
cleaner
money.
and all. You
I bought the tickets with a food stamp card.
You know how
I
much
got
a set
money.
of four
You
tires
got them
is?
on Groupon. That's where you got it on Groupon.
Yeah, I went on Groupon. I got it for
And even if
$25.
you got it on Groupon, they still run a pretty penny for skydiving.
Yeah, skydiving. Is
Oh yeah, they about 300. If you want the camera, because a guy literally jumps out the plane with y'all. If you want the camera, it's like about what
300 per person.
350.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 350. It's an extra $50 for the guy to jump out with you. So yeah, so
Sweeney.
it was about $800 altogether.
Sweeney,
It was fun as hell though, wasn't it?
So
I
fun.
I went skydiving too when that shit was fun as hell.
Sweeney,
I want to go again.
before you go, I just wanted to say I think it's weird that men are trying to nickel and dime women on dates, but when they go out with their friends, they don't mind spending whatever. They find it quite embarrassing if they don't have it. Like if a guy be like, "Oh, come to like Colombia with me next weekend, fuck be passport bros and swing and buy women over there." They're like, "Sure, let's go." I know I got to show you pictures of people that went to college together.
Ali,
Big bank. I just wanted to interrupt real quick and say this.
Ali, do you actually speak to men?
I'm speaking.
Because
Are you not a man?
no, I'm asking because have you ever had a conversation with a man and asked him why
Away
does
from
he
the
feel
internet.
why does he feel so okay spending money on his boy versus going out and
Yes, I
spending
have, and they said they feel more emotionally connected with their guys than women. That was the excuse.
That's what they said.
I
That's what they said.
Yes, and that's why they have an emotional relationship with men.
Okay,
Other men.
Wait, because I could tell you this right now.
Because they want to
I
get
can tell you
the
this right
fastest way. They want to get to the coochie.
I could tell you.
Cheapest and the fastest way.
Okay, well, I can tell you this. The reason why they probably don't mind when they go out with their homeboys paying for something for their homeboys because it's not an expectation. They're doing
And
it.
he's going to pay the next
and
time.
he's gonna look out for him.
No,
The next,
no.
wait,
Every
wait.
weekend they're calling each other saying, "Hey, I love you, bro," and they're saying, "Hey, let's meet up." And no.
And they homeboys.
Most money he
Listen,
pays for the whole section.
Listen.
Ali, let me give you an example real quick. Sweeney, who paid for our dinner when we went out to eat?
JR.
In Dallas? Huh?
JR, I believe.
I paid for it.
Oh, you did?
And you,
I don't know if it was you or
you're
JR.
not the problem, Mr. Lego. You don't have a problem with vetting a woman and finding out what she likes and taking her. I'm talking about the man that actually is going the cheaper route because he wants to save money and he's not thinking about getting to know the woman. He's saying, let's just do a coffee date because I want to see if you're good enough to even. I think if you start at a coffee date, I don't see the second date being dinner. I see the second date.
Wait.
Why do you need dinner so badly? Is it about dinner or?
It's not about dinner. I'm just saying. I just use that for an example. I don't care where. Listen, I can take myself everywhere in the world. So I expect a man to take me someplace nice, like you said. Give us.
Do you hear what you're saying? The words expect.
Well.
Okay,
yes, I expect it because he invited me, and if he didn't want me to stay, he expect me to stay.
But my question to that would be, okay, so why can't we take into account that man probably has had experiences with a woman who just used him for a date?
Well,
She
he
just
don't need to be
used
dating
him.
until
Women have agendas too.
Wait, before you cut me off, Mr. Lego, hear me out, right? Because what we are taking into account is, although we are having these experiences with men, men are also having experiences with women who are taking advantage of them as a good time. So maybe he has done that before, right? And then he's trying to find an alternative that is suitable to the point where not one, he don't feel used, but two, he also can provide that woman the experience. Because let's be honest, bro, if you're not gonna go on a coffee date, it's never gonna come up. Like, or if it comes up, you're gonna nip it in the bud. Like, let's be really honest here. Every time a man asks you on a date, you're not going nowhere with him that you know you're not going. So even implement it and try to make it seem like it starts off as coffee, we also take into a consideration what works for you as a woman don't work for me. So why are you bashing or shaming or trying to make this
talking to you, Paris?
Why are you interrupting her?
She's saying in general. She's saying in
Why
general.
are you interrupting her?
You said me. We're talking. Why are you in? You a mediator?
I'm just saying in general, right? So what may work for one woman does not work for me. I like reading books. Nothing's wrong with going for me to go and sit in Starbucks and edit a video or sit there and read a book. My cousin is an author. So yes, I may do that with a man. But if it takes for you to go sit down in Nobu, I'm not gonna sit here and bash you either because you want to go sit in fucking Nobu in damn lights with heels on. Kudos to you. But what works for you don't work for me. But we also got to take into account men are also having terrible experiences with women who are calling them the fool nigga. What are we doing here?